It just always randomly stops. All right. Yo, what is up, chat?
What up, chuds?
Yo, what up? Ryan
What
watched
up, my
Evil
fellow
Dead 1
chuds?
the other night. That's cool.
Good for you, man.
Yo, what's up?
That's a good movie. I still need to watch the other two at some point.
Yes.
But, oh yeah, hold on.
Voting.
The voting, but
Do
also
I have the posters on here? I don't know if I have the posters on here. I certainly do not. I have to grab the posters. So, yes, last week we did. What the fuck?
we should bring back the YouTube voting. We've had a tie 2 weeks in a row now.
Yeah. Spiderman, Brand New Day. That's today's video.
Yes. So today we will be talking about Spider-Man: A Brand New Day and the Sam Raimi Spider-Man from 2002.
Spiderman 2002. Spiderman. All right. So that's the movies we're doing tonight. So chat. I don't know. We just watched the new Spiderman. You guys got a tarp ready? We're actually going to do that outside.
Yeah, we're going to do it outside. We're still trying to
yes.
figure out, since we tied, we should have bought, which you can watch us buying this on Mint's channel.
Yeah, we literally bought it like an hour ago.
But we should have bought two since it was a tie, but we did not.
Yes, we only bought the one. So go vote in the Discord right this second.
No, the poll ended.
The poll ended?
Ends as soon as the show starts.
Oh, that's so sad. So we both tied. How are we going to do it? Just like we have the Mentos in our mouth and we like take a swig and then we pass it to the other person and then take a swig? Is that how we're going to do it?
We can start with that. We'll start with one Mentos and see what happens with that. But I kind of want to just dump them all in there and then.
Well, I feel like we should probably do half and half then. This is two. How many are there? Like 12 in the pack of Mentos?
I know, but maybe we'll do like. No. We can do that just to like both technically serve the punishment, but we should try and do all of the Mentos in the 2-liter, and then we fucking.
Where is it? Oh yeah, here it is.
So we put all the Mentos in there, and then maybe I'll go like boo, and then I'll pass it to you.
Mouthful of Diet Coke, then add Mentos.
That's not a bad idea either.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I mean, does it really matter what you do first? I don't know.
I feel like Mentos would be easier because you got the solid thing, and then you do like you add the liquid, and then it goes. You know, that I feel like would be a better. I don't know. That's what I think.
I want to do just dumping them in the Diet Coke 2-liter bottle and then having it explode in both of our mouths.
Well, are we gonna like pass it?
Yes.
To each other?
Yes.
And then like one of us has to like while it's spraying out, we have to go. Oh.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. You might throw up.
Yeah, that's the point. I hope
the hot dog.
I hope we both
No, my
throw
Costco
up
hot dog.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the ground. Sorry.
Yes.
Should have thought of that. I've also thought about swallowing the Mentos. And if that would...
What would that do to you? Chad, do you know what it would do?
Does swallowing...
Oh, I got Diet Coke in my nose early before this. That's probably a good thing to ask. I haven't had Mentos in a while. I have been drinking a lot of Diet Coke. Will not make your stomach explode.
Which I didn't think.
Severe bloating, intense burping, and painful vomiting. I don't want to painfully vomit. It won't explode? Okay.
Oh, boo. If you saliva and chewing dissolve the rough texture. Yeah, so Ryan's right. We should put the Mentos in second.
Okay. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, we'll experience violent foaming projectile vomiting, painful stomach cramps, and extreme gas. It's kind of cool though. That's kind of a punishment, you know.
All right, so we take the 2-liter, dump all the Mentos in, then we go, and then you try to keep it for as long as possible.
Here we're gonna try first, each just putting a Mentos in or a Coke and then a Mentos in our mouth and seeing what happens if we just do it.
Okay.
One.
Mythbusters busted the stomach explosion.
Yeah, I didn't think it explodes your stomach, but it would definitely make you throw up.
Yeah, that makes sense because it has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Painful vomiting. All right, let me bring in, since I have the images here, let me bring in, we got Spiderman New Day, And we have the OG Spiderman for the posters. All right, chat. Are we ready to get into the spaghetti? The spaghetti.
The spaghetti.
It rhymed. All right. It's time for the Schizokino. Let's talk about the OG Spiderman.
Oh.
Here we go. Oh, you have headphones. Woo! OG Spiderman. Check it. It's Spiderman. It's the OG version. Thoughts on OG Spiderman?
The OG Spiderman is fantastic.
Yes, it is. It's a great.
Gave
movie.
it a 5 out of 5, which is rare. I normally only give movies that are good a 4.5 out of 5, but this is a 5 out of 5.
It is
for
a
me.
5 out of 5.
It did the blueprint. You know what? I don't need these fucking headphones.
Okay. You don't want to monitor.
Not really. Since you're monitoring, I don't think I need to.
True. I listen for whenever the audio cuts out. So I would also give it a 5 out of 5. It's just quick. It knows how to keep on going. It knows how to keep on trucking. And it kept my attention the entire time. I felt like I didn't need to like check to see how long this movie is, like during it, basically. Just like, man, how much time do we have left? Because it just like goes and goes and goes, and then you're just like carried on for the ride. Tobey Maguire is a good Spider-Man. I like the pacing of like him figuring out his powers, and also he's like an awkward nerd. Although I do think this movie suffers from the problem of 20-somethings playing high schoolers.
Yeah, I was about to say, because you want to fuck Tobey Maguire, and then it's like, oh, he's supposed to be 17.
Love this movie. Just wish they didn't have to do his origin story. Everyone on the planet already knows it.
Yeah, I disagree though. I feel like when this came out in 2002, you could justify doing the Peter Parker origin story because superhero movies were still somewhat fresh, especially Spider-Man. Like everyone knows Uncle Ben dies and whatnot, but I think because it's the first real Spider-Man movie we're getting, I think it's justified.
Yeah, I mean, plus superhero movies weren't really in the culture in 2002.
Not like they are now.
Not like it is now. If they did like an origin story today, then it would be like, bro, we already know.
They basically did that with the new Spider-Man, the Tom Holland. They more or less skipped his origin story.
Batman 89 and Ninja Turtles 90 didn't have origin stories. They just had brief flashbacks that were only a few minutes long. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like the origin story stuff in this one. It was fun. The wrestling.
Yes.
It didn't last that long either. It was longer than a few minutes in a brief flashback.
Yes, but I think it's like necessary, I think. Just because
we should use this for something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, like a punishment.
Fun. Yeah.
Did everybody know Spider-Man in 2002?
Pretty much, yeah. Spider-Man.
But like, I don't know. I felt like it was good for his character development in this one because it's like you get to see his character development. You see that he's like a bit juvenile, but then like he has to grow up suddenly, and he's faced with real dangers. The origin story was well told, but was totally unnecessary.
I don't know. I think it was fun. I think as far as a movie goes, especially since this became a trilogy,
yes,
I think it was necessary in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Maybe not. You're right. Maybe not necessarily from like people already sort of knew that Uncle Ben was going to die, but
yeah,
I don't know. It allows the story to stand on its own outside of the comics and whatnot, without getting too deep into the meta stuff.
Yes. I agree. I think this movie stands on its own pretty good, I think. Movies like Batman Begins, an hour or more, waste of fucking time where they like cover the origin story.
That's true. Batman Begins has way too long of an origin story. I do think
Batman suffers heavily from retelling the origin story in almost every iteration of it, pretty much. But I mean, it's the first movie of a trilogy, like you said, but also it's the first Spider-Man movie ever, so it like builds off on.
I don't know if it's the first one ever, but it's the first modern one for sure.
First Spider-Man movie ever. Yeah, it's this one. This one's the first Spider-Man movie ever.
Major. There was an earlier made-for-TV movie. Okay.
I guess. Well.
Look, 1977. Okay, here's.
Oh, Spider-Man. I forgot there was a 70s one.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but does anybody know about this one?
No, but I'm just saying.
True. Okay. So this one's the first major one that everybody's like talking about and having a big old yap about, a big yap session. So I don't know. I just think it works. Such a sad what happened to the later
Uncle Ben.
movies.
So sad.
The later
He
movies
died.
is just like
I
sad.
cry every time Uncle
But
Ben
this is a
dies.
strong opening.
What do you mean the later movies? The third one's not that bad.
Well, it's
People
definitely
rag on it.
it's
but-
definitely worse, and also there's supposed to be like a fourth movie, but the studio canceled
Well,
it.
that's good. I'm glad the studio canceled the fourth one. And the third one is fine, and the second one's really good.
Yes.
So
I just, I like this one the most out of all the Spider-Mans, to be honest.
more than the second one?
Yes. Which one's happened? The second one?
Doc Ock.
Oh yeah, with all of his like arms.
He got a lot of arms. And a doctorate.
I do like the second one, although I do think I like this one more just because of like the origin story. And well, hold on. The origin story plus like how his character develops because of the origin story, because you get to see like him as juvenile. You get to see him like be this major simp character, like, and he's just like lusting over MJ. He's like, ooh, I love MJ, and like he's so nervous to talk to her. Also, MJ just being in like an abusive household, whereas like her father is just constantly yelling, and then she gets a reprieve from that, not because like
she uses him as like an emotional tampon while she's fucking what's his nuts, the Green Goblin's son,
Harry Osborn. Yeah. I love the organic web shooters he develops in this movie. It makes so much more sense than them having to build mechanical web shooters.
Funny you mentioned that. The new movie had both going on.
Yes, I like the organic web shooters just because he's a spider. I mean, they have organic web shooters.
Yeah, but he's a guy. He's like a man.
Yeah, but he's got arachnid DNA, so you gotta have some like web shooters.
Well, he can crawl on walls. I don't know. It is kind of goofy though. He's just able to go like boom. And they in the new movie, honestly, they explain it a lot better how it's able to even occur. But I like, in terms of making more sense. I disagree, Ryan. I think the mechanical ones makes more sense because it's like.
I do like seeing like the process of him developing tiny hairs.
Because wouldn't it be shooting out of his butt if he was?
I guess that's true. He would be shooting out of his butt. Then how would he be able to swing?
From his butt.
That seems painful.
The spiders do it.
I mean, yeah, they're spiders. He would also have.
He's a Spider-Man.
He doesn't have 8 arms.
Well, yeah, that seems like a fuck up. Like, imagine him and Doc Ock going at it, and they both have 8 arms.
That would be cool. I forget which movie it is, but he develops like 8 arms, or maybe I'm thinking of a different property.
Well, I know they've done parody Spider-Mans where they make him like a real anatomical spider. But it would be fucking sick. They should do like a horror Spider-Man where he becomes like an actual.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like half spider, half man.
Like he's like a centaur.
Yeah, but like a spider, something like that.
Like he.
Or maybe they like grow grotesquely out of his back, right? And he develops like fangs, but he's still like a human and can talk.
Yeah, having to build mechanical web shooters is stupid. He gets radioactive spider powers. Why wouldn't he get organic web shooters? Well,
okay, but why out of his wrists then? I mean, how? Because he doesn't resemble other aspects of being a spider. He doesn't develop more eyes. Okay, like I just the whole thing's kind of stupid. No, getting bit by a radioactive spider and turning into a spider yourself, isn't that kind of goofy?
I mean, it's whatever. It's a fun concept. You're not supposed to think too hard about it.
Well, I know. But I mean, building mechanical web shooters, I mean, that makes sense.
That kind of like bases it more in reality, though. But it's like the entire idea is not supposed to be realistic.
What do you mean?
If you got bit by a radioactive spider, wouldn't you just like die?
Yeah, I mean that would.
Well, he develops powers instead, which means it's not based in reality.
Well, yeah, no, these are fictional stories. They're never based in reality.
It's a comic book, yo.
Yeah, but. It's a spectrum. Some comic books can be very realistic. Other comic books can be totally off the wall and goofy, not realistic at all. I mean, I don't know. I sort of can take it or leave it because of a big complaint. The reason they do the mechanical ones is because the big complaint people have is they're like, well, it's stupid to just have it shoot out. I guess I would have just liked more of an explanation like the new one gave for why.
He's jizzing out his wrists.
He can jizz out his wrists, yeah. They do a much better job of showing us the actual like reasoning behind it.
There's a lot of what I like also about this movie is it was filmed before 9/11, right? And so there's like a lot of bombing shit happening in New York City, but it's like released in 2002. It's like, man, this seems a little bit too close to 9/11.
Well, they did stuff with the Twin Towers in the movie, and they had to take it out.
Lol.
A better time.
Man,
it sort of straddles. It was filmed before 9/11 and then through production got released after.
Oh, I also like how Green Goblin is just so evil. He's just like killing people. He sends like these bombs that just like disintegrate people. It's fucking awesome.
He's a great villain, and what's his nuts? The guy who plays him.
Oh, Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, fantastic villain, great actor.
I think he's a great like Green Goblin because he looks like the CEO chairman of like a company, but also he looks like a villain, like because the way he is.
I think he mainly looks like an insane guy. I don't think he really works as a CEO.
Well, I mean, you kind of got to be a bit insane to be a CEO.
Yeah, but he's like insane as like a homeless schizophrenic insane, not like I'm insanely ambitious and cutthroat.
I do
like he works in the Northman. He's like the crazy old wise guy of the Viking tribe. That's like perfect for him.
Picture, if you will, a hypothetical superhero. He's bitten by a radioactive shark and becomes Shark Man.
We should do that.
Yeah,
Shark Man.
I mean, would he be able to be
Aquaman?
Wouldn't he? No. Wouldn't he be able to like?
What do you mean no? Aquaman has a lot of aspects of being a shark.
Well, he's from underwater.
Yeah.
But he wasn't bitten by a shark and turned into Aquaman.
He didn't get bitten by
He was like the king of Atlantis or something.
A Shark Man would resemble Aquaman in many ways. They'd have a very similar set of powers.
Like, he can swim amazingly well. He has powerful shark jaws and has extra sensory perception through shark senses. Aquaman can swim fast.
Aquaman can control other creatures of the sea.
People dog on Aquaman, but he's actually quite cool.
No, he's goofy.
In the comics, he is, but in the movies, he's not.
Goofy in everything.
He's also an alcoholic in the movies.
What?
He's an alcoholic in the movies.
Which movies?
Fucking Justice League.
The most recent ones?
The one that Zack Snyder did.
He's an alcoholic?
Yeah, he's a fucking alcoholic.
No, whatever. He's a stupid fucking character. Fuck Aquaman.
Do you have anything final?
We got Aquaman apologists fucking all over the place. No, Aquaman is goofy.
Oy vey, here.
Whoa, Cosmic Vader.
Yo,
what you doing? Sharkman would be cool, but he wouldn't be.
He would have to. He's like Shark Boy. What was his Lava Girl?
What would his powers? Yeah, we already have Shark Boy. There you go. Shark Boy growing up. I mean, he's just stuck to the ocean though, right?
Yeah, but he wouldn't be able to leave.
Yeah, would he have to stay in water to breathe, or would he be able to? That's what I'm talking about. It's like, how interesting of a story can you tell if you stay?
Oy vey, here comes the Spoodermensch.
Oy vey, here comes the Spoodermensch.
Problem is, he still needs a scuba tank in order to stay underwater because he didn't develop gills.
No, if you got a Shark Man, he absolutely has to be able to breathe underwater.
Yeah, he has to have gills.
We're not doing Scuba Shark Man.
Maybe he's like an amphibian, or is he just turned full fish? Because amphibians have lungs and gills, I believe.
Do they?
Yeah, that's what makes them amphibians.
I don't know. I've never dissected a shark before.
Well,
sharks have amphibians.
No. They're just regular. They have gills. They don't have lungs.
So you're saying Sharkman would be amphibian?
Yes.
Nah, I think it'd be cooler if he was like full shark.
He has to stay underwater.
Yeah.
Well,
he has to find ways to go on land. He needs like an apparatus that keeps his gills. Like,
yes, and then that would be his weakness. He could just shoot his fucking apparatus.
Yeah, I saw where you were going with this, Ryan. You're saying that's why Spider-Man having to build mechanical web shooters is stupid. If he gets spider powers, he should also get organic web shooters along with it. Okay, but how far are we taking that? Because again, it'd have to come out of his ass if we're staying true to spiders. He should also have 8 arms and 8 eyes, but he doesn't get any of that stuff. So I'm saying it's like, It's whatever. It's
He's not Man Spider.
Yeah, he's not Man Spider. You're right.
He's
What am I thinking?
Spider-Man.
What am I thinking? Well, that supports my theory even more because Spider's the primary part of that name.
I see. Can
Anyway.
I make this?
We'll have Spider-Man and Sharkman fight. We'll determine who the better hybrid creature is.
Obviously Spider-Man is the best character in the MCU in Marvel.
Yes, that's true. As far as movies go, that's definitely true.
As far as comic books, what would you say?
I mean, I'm the wrong guy to ask about this, but I think in the comic books, there's a lot of like, I don't know, Doctor Strange is pretty cool. But also, I mean, I haven't read enough actual like Marvel comics to have a real opinion on this, to be totally frank.
Where's Frog Tony where you need him?
I know, exactly.
Someone summon Frog Tony.
I mean, people say the Hulk, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Iron Man in the comics isn't that great from what I understand.
No, he's fucking
Although, I don't know, now that I think about it, Iron Man might be a better character in the MCU.
Well, he was an alcoholic in the comics, but they had to like tune that down.
But Tony Stark, if we're just saying MCU, and these aren't technically, well, I guess they kind of are now, but they're kind of not because Tobey Maguire's in the MCU now. But if we're strictly speaking and saying Tom Holland is the MCU Spider-Man, Iron Man might be a better character. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Iron Man is as good or better than this movie.
Marvel, which includes the older stuff before it was Disney bought them.
Well, I think that Anakin Skywalker is probably my favorite MCU character.
Is he in the MCU?
They were playing with Star Wars toys in the most recent one.
Were they?
Star Wars exists. Yeah, there was a little Lego Chewbacca, and they
Oh yeah, I do recall this. So I guess
Anyway.
Princess Leia is a princess.
Yes,
I've seen this.
Yeah. I mean, it's all sort of like these terms have become meaningless since Disney became a behemoth.
A fucking conglomerate, just like eating what it's like a Kirby of a company.
Yes.
Norman Osborn was a better villain than Dr. Octopus was, so I think I prefer the first Spider-Man movie, even though the origin story is unnecessary.
That might be true. It's been a second since I've seen Spider-Man 2.
I like how Spider-Man 1 sets up for Spider-Man 3.
3? You mean 2?
No, it sets up for 3 because
it sets up for 2. What
because
do you mean?
Like
they didn't know there was going to be a third one.
Well,
Harry
Osborn is like, I'm gonna kill your ass, right? But then like they deal with Dr. Octopus. Does Harry like try to go after Spider-Man in the second one? I thought it was the third one.
He does it mainly in the third one. I don't know if I think he might like find out in the second one. I haven't seen the second one in some time.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute for me too.
But I mean, I don't think they realized they were gonna get 3, so
I don't think so.
I doubt they knew for sure they'd be getting a sequel. But anyway, yes, they planned ahead somewhat. Had some sequel bait in there.
Yeah, good sequel bait. Also, I really hate how Peter Parker, he's just like, he sims for MJ the entire movie, and then like he gets a chance to be with her, and then he's like, "No, I can't be with you." It's like, bro, what the fuck?
He's a total cuck throughout the movie.
Yeah,
not a fan of.
He's cucking himself.
Yes, I know he's supposed to be like an awkward teenager, but it's like, I don't know, man, you're Spider-Man.
In 2, Harry finds out Peter is Spider-Man.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I see.
He just sort of actualizes it in 3, I think.
Okay.
Also, I love all the memes. I love how Zoomer culture has really adopted this movie. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. No, you can't do this to me.
Yes, it's very iconic. Good directing from Sam Raimi, good writing, good delivery from all the actors. Oh
man, there's a new Ghost Rider coming out, so we can watch.
We can watch the Nicolas Cage one. I actually like the Nicolas Cage.
I love the Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that's a good one. When is the new Ghost Rider coming out?
I don't know. They just announced Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah, I'm in that movie.
Oh shit.
I am the new Ghost Rider.
Peter Parker. Oh yeah, he just like constantly sims for MJ. Oh yes. Here's what I was gonna say. So MJ falls in love with like Spider-Man.
I will say I love, speaking of MJ, the iconic upside down kissing scene.
Yes. MJ literally falls in love with Spider-Man, but like Peter Parker at some points like, I'm friends with Spider-Man and this is what he wants to say, and like just like spills his heart out to MJ.
Spills his spider spaghetti everywhere.
Yeah, he spills it everywhere. It falls out of his pocket, and MJ's like, "Is that what he really said?" And like the delivery made me think, like, the MJ's delivery is like, does she know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man? But then, like, later on at the graveyard, because Norman Osborn, Norman Oswald, what the fuck's last name?
Harry Oswald.
No, that's the son. Norman is the dad.
Oh.
And he dies because he falls or whatever the fuck. Oh, no, he impales. He gets impaled by his own glider. Like, MJ comes up to him and is like, I like you.
Oh, sorry, Lee Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald. That's what I was thinking.
I see. So MJ is like, oh my goodness, I like you. Can we be together? And then Peter Parker's like, no, I think of you as a friend. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Cucking himself.
Yeah, he's being cucked by himself. So, like, when he's Spider-Man and, like, picks up MJ, will he be kissing her in the future?
He'll probably be fucking her. I don't know.
Yes.
Shooting webs all in her. Yeah. Because they keep the mask on, so he'll keep the suit on. The suit stays on during sex, MJ.
That's funny. The Venture Bros had a Spider-Man parody character that did shoot webs out of his butt. Nasty.
Hot.
What the fuck was I gonna say? So yeah, Harry's like, he finds Spider-Man next to Norman's body. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I do like the dramatic irony of when they're at Norman's funeral and Harry's like, man, you're such a good friend. I'm going to kill Spider-Man. It's like, oh boy, if only you knew. I like the dramatic irony in this series a lot. I'm a big fan of dramatic irony.
Yes. And this movie is very tight. It understands the metronome and just goes and goes. There's always tension. Things are flying by. Unlike the next movie, which drags in the first two-thirds, takes fucking forever. This movie is like if the last third of the more recent Spider-Man was the whole movie. It's very good. Action all the time, tension all the time. J. Jonah Jameson, get me pictures of Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
So many memorable moments. It just gets to the fucking point, basically.
Yes. Do you have anything else to say about this?
Great movie.
Great movie indeed.
10 out of 10.
Yes, 5 out of 5.
Which one?
We're doing the 5 scale. I've done 10 out of 10. You gave me shit for that scale, so we're doing 5 out of 5.
You doing 5 out of 5?
Yeah, I'm doing
5 stars?
Yeah, 5 stars.
Okay, we both give it 5 stars.
5. Boom.
5 webs. Boom, boom.
All right, let's move this. It's time.
All
the time. Remove. Oh, we should be this big. All right. Spiderman. Brand new day. Whoop, that's the wrong one. Here we go. Spiderman New Day. It's brand new, chat. Have you seen it? You might have. Thwip.
Thwip, you're right.
Thwip.
5 thwips.
Marvel. People are ranting.
What is there to say at this
People
point?
are ranting and raving. They're like, this movie is fucking awesome. I love this movie. And then I watched it, right? It's I think the movie part that we watched was like 2 hours and 15 minutes, even though on Google it says 225 minutes. Honestly, the first 2/3, it's kind of hard to keep track of. Oh, so we got this chick, Jean Grey. Wow, the X-Men's introduced because they acquired the X-Men. So specifically, Jean Grey is in this movie. She's the bad guy in the first 2/3 of the movie. Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen this. So Spider-Man is trying to be like,
Spider-Man's trying to be like, I'm all alone.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
watching
that's what
my friends go to MIT without
yeah, he's
me.
literally
They
just
don't
like
remember me. This is the
torturing himself.
This is the aftermath of the last Spider-Man movie when Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire show up, and they all fight Mysterio, I believe, and then they have to wipe people's memories so they forget that Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
Yes. Yes. So it's a continuation of
Doctor
that.
Strange? I don't know. I think they use Doctor Strange to do that, as who gives a fuck?
So I do remember, like, at the very end, like he goes to the coffee shop and he's like, "Oh my goodness, my friends, but they don't know me. I'm so sad." So basically, tortures himself for years. Okay, the very opening sequence is like him looking at Ned and MJ just like going to MIT, and then like progress throughout the years, and they're like literally like
going to college.
They go to college and they come back and they got jobs. I find it interesting. Like, it's like an older Spider-Man, so he's like, he must be like 22, 23.
I don't know if they graduate college. I think they only do a couple years before.
Well, what was the whole thing about like Ned being like, "Yo, we just graduated MIT. That was crazy."
He didn't say graduate. He's like, we got in and now it's sophomore year. I don't know if they do junior and senior year.
Yeah, okay. So you got sophomore year, so it's like a few years. I love standalone superhero movies. I just want to see Batman alone fighting the Joker. I don't want to see the Batman team up with a bunch of other heroes.
Well, it can be cool in like bursts, but the problem with the MCU is they did that with the Avengers, which was great. Mm-hmm. But now that all these fucking superheroes are together, you can't have too much consequential stuff happen in one movie, even if it is just a standalone, because it's part of the broader universe.
The X-Men? Goddamn, Disney acquires yet another property.
Yes. And now that they fight together, it always raises the question in this movies of like, well, why don't the Avengers just show up and help? The excuse is always, oh, well, they're busy, or this isn't important. And it's like, okay, well, that doesn't really... That's a bad excuse.
MC continuity homework to keep track of? No thanks.
It is like homework.
Yes, it is like homework. I don't like having homework.
People love it though, man. They can't get enough. And they will watch hours and hours of content for one line in the movie that references something that happened in a show or another movie.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I've checked out of superhero movies because, yeah, it feels like homework. And a lot of them are not very good.
Yes. I would say the MCU peaked at Avengers, the first one. Yes. Like, that was a spectacle. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone loved it.
It was fresh still.
Yes.
Original. It was a well-made movie. Disney owns everything. I mean, they own Star Wars. They own Fox.
Yes.
They own the Fantastic Four now, X-Men. They own basically all of Marvel at this point.
That's true. So basically tortures himself. This movie, I think, was like a commentary on loneliness and how everybody's like getting more alone.
Yes, it's all about social isolation in the 2020s.
And also, like, you got the computer yapping at him, like, "Yo, you're like not doing good. Are you okay?" And he keeps getting these headaches. He's like, "No, I'm fine. I can do crime fighting, stuff like that." He's gotten proficient with crime fighting. I don't know how the fuck he manages to find where MJ and Ned live, but he like stumbles upon their apartment and then is like, "Hey, I've." Because
MJ, what do you mean? Because MJ, oh no, initially. Well, I think he just follows Ned back to the apartment because Ned goes and buys.
Oh yeah, he's also like
at a bodega,
and he's also like using the cameras all over the city to track
like flock. Basically a spider flock.
Yeah, it's spider flock, and it's like, oh man, someone like tear down those cameras, please.
If he has that, he can definitely find out where Ned and MJ live.
Yes, so he uses spider flock to locate them. Then he goes into the apartment.
I don't know. I think he just follows Ned to the apartment. I don't think he uses spider flock to do that.
So he goes to the apartment.
So anyway, he goes to the apartment and he's like. He sees Ned, and Ned's like, "Oh, Spider-Man keeps saving me." And he has like a Pepe Sylvia board.
But also he created Spider Tracker, the app.
Yes.
But also MJ's there, and he's like, "Whoa. Oh my goodness, it's MJ. I love you so much." He doesn't actually say that.
He's like, "I'm Maynard."
Maynard? He follows Ned back to the apartment.
Thank you.
All right. The 80s, 90s Batman movies were simple, standalone, and easy to watch. You didn't have to do homework to watch any one of them.
Yeah, that's like the OG Spider-Man too, because it wasn't part of this retarded universe.
Holy fuck, yeah. So yeah, I recall MJ kissing her boyfriend, and then he's like, what? I have to leave. And then he goes into
he's
his
spider
apartment.
cuck in this movie again, too.
I know. He's so fucking... He's cucked in all movies. Ned created a Waze for Spider-Man. I bet every supervillain has that app. Yes!
I did like how the Punisher was using it later to track Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Ned sort of... He's creating it to try and like figure out who Spider-Man is. Not to hurt him, but it's like, yeah, I mean, it's going to lead to Spider-Man's death, basically.
Oh, of course. The death of Spider-Man. So, yeah, basically... He goes to his apartment and then he's like freaking out. He's like, "Argh!" I'm like, bro, what the fuck do you expect to happen? Of course she's going to have a boyfriend at some point. Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah, but he has one-itis for her and he's like watching her on social media and stuff. Listen, we've all been there, okay? We like build up this chick in our head and then she kisses another guy and totally cucks you and it's like,
and so
after she forgets she already made out with you and she's in love with you.
So of course he's in his apartment freaking out, but then like he wakes up in a cocoon. Apparently because of his like emotional trauma, like he's experiencing like a traumatic episode, a panic attack, whatever the fuck. He like his arachnid DNA goes up, and so like he has organic web shooters now, but it's hard for him to control.
Yeah, and see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this makes sense to me. His arachnid DNA is going all out of whack and trying to take over. And so he develops the web shooters as, like, a little, like, extra organ in his wrist that can shoot out now.
The Punisher, let me guess, he isn't allowed to actually gun anyone down, is he?
No, he tries to gun the Hulk down, and then that doesn't really just distracts the Hulk. And yeah, he isn't allowed to kill anyone. Well, he almost kills Spider-Man, but
yes, even better, Ryan. We get to see him cry. I hate male crying in movies. It's just like it just completely feminizes them.
He almost killed Spider-Man. Okay, he almost killed his best buddy, Spider-Man. You wouldn't cry if you almost killed Spider-Man?
I'm a Foyd.
You'd be crying all the time.
Yes.
I would cry if I tried to shoot some dumb bitch and Spider-Man got in the way. I'd be like, no, not Spider-Man.
Man spider, like a werewolf. So he's kind of like werewolfing out here. Were-spidering out. Because, like, he's trying to find a way to, like, reduce the arachnid DNA. So he goes to Bruce Banner. But he goes to...
like DNA suppressor.
Also, what was that drink that like everyone's addicted to, but it was like super clunky?
It's like Rocket Fizz, and Ned's like, don't sell me any of this. It'll make me like go crazy, but sell me some right now. I don't know. It was like Adderall.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, that was super clunky how they introduced that. They even like, they didn't do anything with that.
And then so Spider-Man goes to see Bruce Banner, who I thought the whole point was he was like, that's my secret cap. I'm always angry. Like he already had it under control. But then, I don't know. Some stuff must have happened in a movie I didn't see or some show, some throwaway line about how now Bruce Banner has to have a fucking like insulin pump basically to keep his shit in check. So and
everybody in the physics class just asking questions about the Hulk. And there's one chick who's like, if Thanos could just kill half the universe, why didn't he use his powers to make more food? And he was just like, Hulk smash. And it's
another kid was like, Hulk smash, and everyone clapped. Literally everyone in the class clapped.
It's like, that didn't answer the question. Oh, thanks fucking Marvel for trying to not answer this question.
Totally nonsensical quirk chungus shit.
Yeah, it was so annoying. And then like Peter Parker's like, yo, give me your answers to DNA splicing to make it more gooder. My DNA more gooder.
Bruce Banner's like, you're not my student, are you? You could control every sort of DNA with that. This is so dangerous.
But he tells him anyway how to do it.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know he's Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah, of course. And so he goes back to his apartment. He sequences the DNA, puts it on his neck, and he's like trying to figure it out. But then like he's like, fuck, I didn't figure it out. But also, the villain is this person thing. It's Jean Grey obviously doing it, but someone like swapping bodies with like a bunch of different people's hopping bodies. It's just like, I mean, I like the power set, but I'm like, how the fuck are you supposed to defeat this type of person? Who's somebody who could just like
here's how
swap
you
bodies.
defeat them. When you see them in an SUV fucking 10 feet away, you use your spider webs to get them and stop them from leaving.
But he doesn't
or
do that.
When they're in your apartment that you just left, you go back to your fucking apartment and apprehend them.
Instead of chasing the hop.
Going across the city.
That was fucking dumb.
Also, you missed Scorpion. There's a huge sequence with Scorpion.
Okay. The Scorpion's kind of a minor role. He's just like...
He is, but he's in there, okay?
He's in there.
The fucking Center for Disease Control or whatever. Center for Damage Control.
Damage Control. Oh, yeah, there's like this head honcho. He's like, we gotta protect what's in here or something. And this chick, this whatever the fuck is trying to go after...
Earl Grey.
Yes, trying to go after...
Jean Grey. She's trying to break her sister out of the CDC.
Yes. And Spider-Man's like, I'll help you. Very naively. Also, what was it? So there's like a moment where there's a few moments where like he's just like being openly like trying to use his powers. Oh yeah, the moment where he's in the cocoon, right? He falls down, he does a tumble, nobody notices, like at all. Ever.
Yeah, that was retarded. Like he's between two, like he's in an apartment building between two of them. You know, it's like a U-shaped apartment building, and he's between the two non-middle parts of the U, and in this cocoon, and everyone can see it from the street. And then he falls and hits a bunch of shit on the way down, and nobody looks over and goes, "Hey, that looks like Spider-Man."
Mm-mm.
And then also when Spider-Man's just on the street, everyone just sort of shrugs and doesn't look. Also, he lets a guy get hit by a fucking car. There's a moment when Jean Grey has taken control of this like garbage worker, and he's talking to Spider-Man. She's using the garbage worker to talk to Spider-Man, and she makes the garbage worker step onto the street, and then it gets hit by a fucking car, and Spider-Man just leaves him. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck, man? You're supposed to like save that guy.
Yeah. Imagine if Jean had said, Spider-Man, bona fide hero of New York. My sister been taken away.
Yeah.
There is no communication. My least favorite thing about these movies is that everything could be solved with simple communication. Just say, hey, this is what's happening. And then you let the hero decide whether they believe this person or not. But instead, they always have to be super vague about like, oh, I got to get what's in there. It's like, what's in there? And it's like, something that I want. It's like, bro, you could literally just say, and like all this miscommunication would be gone. But I think it's like a sign of bad writing that you have to do all these vaguities instead of like being direct and then having having the hero just fucking decide what to do with that information.
Yes. Well, yeah, she makes a terrible villain. She doesn't say anything. She gets away way too easily.
Yes.
Her plan's sort of like nonsensical. She eventually just shows up at the
she just
CDC as herself instead of taking over the director. Hey, wait until the director leaves the building to go home and have like either stand next to the entrance or have one of the people you're controlling stand there, take control of him and go back in the building. Like, I don't know, man.
It's just like after she takes over the Punisher at some point and just like goes in as herself, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with what? Like, I get she has to be like 33. No, actually, she could be in like a completely different place, and she just has to be like 33 feet from like a different person to control.
Yes.
So she doesn't even need to be there. She could just like hop from person to person to person.
She could have been the president. She could have done a lot of things with her powers.
Mm-hmm.
But she's just sort of bumblefucking around, and then through this extremely convoluted plan, she eventually goes there herself, which attracts Spider-Man, and like the Bruce Banner shows up like under her powers
just randomly,
and then the Punisher's there, and then the Hulk starts fighting Spider-Man under Earl Grey's powers, and then the Punisher shoots
Jean Grey
shoots the Hulk, which is like nothing is retarded because it's just bullets. They wouldn't even hurt the Hulk. It just distracts him, and then the Hulk becomes like Bruce Banner and apparently is out of Earl Grey's control. But the Hulk like takes over, and he doesn't have his DNA inhibitor anymore.
Oh yeah, and also I thought he was just supposed to like control that, but he's like, she did something to my head. I cannot control myself anymore. But it's like, bro, you had the inhibitor. You could. I thought you were just always angry. That's the trick.
Yeah, he should. Whatever. It's just it's an excuse for Spider-Man to fight the Hulk, which is fine because they have a pretty decent fight.
Yes.
As far as Marvel fights go, it's cool. There's a lot of destruction and whatnot.
I thought we'd see Man Spider as a nightmare sequence before waking up outside. And MCU continuity is a fucking joke. Spider-Man made a wish and erased everyone's memories of him with the Wizard Man. That's
right.
The writers trying to get themselves out of their own plot.
Well, yeah, and then they use a bunch of that. They have a bunch of flashbacks, and it's just like an excuse to not have to deal with all of the contradictions and continuity at this point. They're just erase it so they can have a fresh start for a new movie.
Yeah, just make a new fucking property, dude.
Yeah, or just, I don't know, embrace it and actually try and cobble with what you've made. These cheap tactics make the story suffer.
Yes.
But anyway, once Spider-Man, they have the fight with the Hulk, and then they get Earl Grey arrested and put into
Earl
the
Grey's
CDC.
a T.
Yeah, so they get Earl Grey arrested and put into the CDC. And we paused the movie at this point, and there's still 45 minutes left. And I was like, oh man, like this has been it's way too fucking long. It's 2 hours and 17 minutes. If they had just cut this whole like Spider-Man being mopey and missing his friends and being isolated, if they had shaved like 30 minutes off of it, movie would have been a lot tighter and better because we didn't need to spend that much time on him bumble fucking around with Earl Grey.
You need that part for the end of the movie, which like ham fists you into like, yo, loneliness is bad.
I see that could have been accomplished without overbearing the audience with this message.
Yes.
But from that point forward, it gets dramatically better because they start testing Earl Grey in the CDC facility. And then she manages, they're like, oh, we had your sister in here.
It turns out that they killed her sister.
Well, yes, they're looking for VMAX, and she looks up, Earl Grey looks up and sees on the vent above her, it says VMAX. So her sister managed to telepathically send out to her, like, VMAX, and then she goes, yeah, you killed my sister. So then she gets really mad, and she's able to like evolve her brain power to capture everybody in a kilometer around her in New York. And
Punisher is trying to go there. Also Spider-Man. Oh yeah, there's where the fuck they hand? They're
yeah, these guys in the poster who are from something.
Daredevil.
Oh, okay, they're from Daredevil.
I think the Ninja Turtles is a parody of Daredevil because they have the foot, which are the ninjas that they try to fight. So this is the hand.
Maybe
I believe so. I think that's correct. Me if I'm wrong. I think that's correct.
Either way, they're just there to have it's just more Marvel continuity slop, and it is cool. Spider-Man eventually fights them in the prison where Jean Grey is being held. He fights all of them, and they're all under her control. And he finally learns to embrace his both aspects of himself because he loses the inhibitor. And she's like, "Are you Peter Parker or Spider-Man?" He's like, "I'm both." And he fights them, and there's a bunch of quirk chungus shit. He stretches before he fights a bunch of guards, and he watches the hand fight, and he's like, "That's so cool." And
also, there's like a weapon to neutralize Spider-Man's powers, and fucking Jean Grey's over here like, isn't it strange how they have a weapon to sterilize you essentially?
They don't want him having kids.
to neutralize you. And he's like, wow, that is crazy. I guess they are the bad guy. But also, Spider-Man is
Spider-Man is gay.
Spider-Man is able to get into the room where Jean Grey is, and Jean Grey's like, oh my goodness, you fucking suck. He's like, you don't understand me at all. And Spider-Man's like, who understands you? She's like, I can get in your head now, because she wasn't able to do so before. And then she gets in his head, and then it's like her talking to Aunt May.
It's a memory Peter Parker has of Aunt May.
But how the fuck does she know that Aunt May is dead from that memory alone?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's pretty easy information to find out, probably. I'm sure she could have found out what she was in his head. That's why it would, because she probably, from her point of view, can figure out what's her most precious memory. It'd be of a dead aunt. But whatever, that doesn't really matter. She's like, Aunt May's like, oh, hey, like things get tough out there. And then Earl Grey becomes Peter Parker in the memory, and now Aunt May is talking to her, and she's like, wow, your aunt has really helped me. And then they kiss and make up, and then they go back into the real world.
And then fucking Punisher, he has like this long range fucking sniper
He's shooting
rifle
through, and all of this stuff is cool. Like there's a giant force field around the kilometer Jean Grey controls. And I from this point in the movie, it really picks up and starts resolving things. So it's good. So the Punisher is a giant fucking sniper rifle, 50 cal, tries to shoot Jean Grey. Spider-Man realizes, and at the last second, he fucking takes the bullet for her in the back. It's like, no, Spider-Man.
And then he has to go to the hospital.
But here's the problem. This is another one of these, like, they're obviously not going to kill Spider-Man. He's way too important of a character. They didn't kill him in the Avengers for real. Fucking Thanos kills him, and then he comes back. Like, they're not actually going to kill Spider-Man. So I'm not worried at all when anything happens to him. There's no fucking stakes. There's no tension. Like, he couldn't die in a movie like this because it'd be too impactful to the overall MCU.
Yes, but also the hospital staff, they, like, have to cut through his suit. So the hospital staff know the fuck who he is now.
Well, I think everybody... I mean, it sort of made the last movie pointless. Like, now everybody knows who Peter Parker is. MJ finds out who he is.
Oh, and Ned know who he is, but it's like it's not very clear how they know who he is, like how their memories are back. It's like that's like after this scene where Peter Parker and Punisher is there waiting for fucking Peter Parker to wake up, and then he like wakes up, and then Punisher's like, "Oh my goodness, it's you, kid," and then he helps him get the fuck away, pretty much. And then Peter Parker goes to Ned and MJ, and I don't know how the fuck they know who he is.
So once Spider-Man gets shot, the whole city's like, "Oh, we love you, Spider-Man," and everyone's like hoping he gets better. And then the Punisher pretends to be him to wave at a crowd, and he leaves.
Yes.
Yeah, and then he goes and whatever. He visits Ned in the shop. He sees him in the shop where he bought the Adderall pills, and they do their like secret handshake. And Ned's like, "Oh, Peter," but yeah, it's not clear that he understands that Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Although he probably does. I don't know, man.
Marvel Punisher sucks. You should be gunning bad guys down like Charles Bronson. But Marvel never lets him because it would be too violent.
Well, I feel like in the I watched the Netflix show. I feel like in that he kills guys like that. He guns down motherfuckers like crazy.
I want to see more killing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Punisher.
I think maybe because there was like a Punisher movie from way back in the day, like the early 2000s. He might do that in that. I'm pretty sure in the Netflix Marvel show, he is killing guys though.
If your movie's plot is way too complicated to recount, that is often a bad sign. Simpler is usually better. I agree. Scientists resurrect dinosaurs from DNA on an island theme park, but things go wrong.
Well, yes. Also, I mean, fucking speaking of that movie, because you're right. Simpler premises are better. Elevator pitch rule.
Yes.
You got to be able to explain it in like 30 seconds or less. Jurassic Park runtime, 2 hours and 7 minutes. Okay, well,
it's about the same.
Just a better written movie.
No Way Home swiftly undid what. I forget
the last one had set up.
Now, which one is Brand New Day undoes what No Way Home achieved, the circle of life. Brohan's tape is infinitely better than True Love's Kiss. Okay, so he's saying the one before this undid what the one before that had set up, and now this undoes what the one before this had achieved. Yeah, that's the problem with Marvel. They have to keep resetting to keep having tension, finding ways for things to happen, but it can't be too impactful. Otherwise, it would be bad for the MCU. Yeah, I just don't think anything's going to happen.
It's an Ouroboros, like you said, it's just a cycle that never ends.
The first season of Punisher was pretty solid.
Yeah, I agree. The only bad series out of that run of Jessica Jones, I think Luke Cage had his own series. Jessica Jones,
Iron Fist, I think
he had one later. Iron Fist is the only bad one out of the Marvel Street Defenders series, season 1. But yes, Punisher was pretty good.
I'd love to see Brand New Day's deleted scenes. I bet there's a whole different movie that was left in the editing bay. Iron Fist was the worst.
Iron Fist was atrocious.
See, that's just terrible storytelling.
Yes, it is. This movie's extremely convoluted. Can't get to the fucking point. I don't know. Just go watch the Sam Raimi trilogy. You'll never need to watch another Spider-Man movie again.
Agree.
I mean, at this point, and I was hoping. The problem is the normies have fallen back in love with the Marvel slop with this movie. It makes me think that basically everyone has, like Spider-Man erasing everyone's memory, this movie has erased everyone's sort of intolerance for Marvel. I feel like we were sort of reaching a fever pitch with people getting sick of it. But now everyone seems to be going, "Oh my gosh, this movie was so fucking good." So we're going to get 5 more years of fucking Marvel slop. because this movie single-handedly tricked everybody again.
It's so sloppy.
And you know, I'm over Marvel, but the Goy cattle just can't get enough. So we're gonna have more Marvel until we die. I'm gonna be fucking 50, and Spider-Man 27 is gonna be coming out.
Yep. What would you rate this movie?
Man, it got a lot better in the backstretch.
Before the last,
before the third act, it would have been like 2 stars.
Yes.
The last act I'd probably give it light 2.5, strong 2.5, light 3.
I'd give it a 3.
I'd give it a light 3 stars.
Yes.
Don't watch it if you don't give a fuck about Marvel stuff anymore, because this is another Marvel movies now are just for people who actually care about the continuity and whatnot and stuff. So if you don't care for that at all, don't skip this movie. It's not worth it.
Yes, I agree.
Go watch the Odyssey. Go watch anything else.
Yes, go rewatch.
Definitely don't watch this shit in theaters. We got to stop supporting Marvel. Make them fucking bankrupt. Pirate it like we did.
Yes. Remove this.
Okay.
Go sicko mode.
Now we're going to do Schizo. We're going to be doing the punishment, which for this week we tied again, so we're both going to be having
Did he even fight any classic Spider-Man villains in this?
Scorpion, question mark?
Yeah, but he was such a minor role.
Yeah, Scorpion was pretty minor. He only showed up at the beginning, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. The only classic Spider-Man guy was Scorpion. That was literally probably thrown in there just to be a nod to like actual Spider-Man.
But it's like trying to introduce the X-Men into the universe. So they have to start with Jean Grey.
Yes. Okay. So now before we start arguing on the Kino scale, we're going to be doing the punishment.
Okay, you got the StreamYard link?
I do.
Let's ask Trixie to film this. Do you want to ask or do you want me to ask?
I mean, do we need Trixie to film this?
Well, we have to be both on camera. Right? And I'll put you on like the screen. Yeah, that works. All right. Yep. Enter studio. All right. Punishment time. Oh, should I click? Lol. Stayed.
Oh boy.
Oh, I fucking hate this. Oh, main screen. I do not like this. Remove. What the hell? Hold on.
It's not getting added to the. Everyone can see. Oh.
Can you?
What the fuck? This is so gay, dude.
What the hell? Hold on. It's probably because. Yeah, here we go.
Whoa.
It's because I have it on retard mode. Okay. All right. Let me take you off screen. And I'll add you to the stage. Okay. How are we doing this, Moid?
All
right. You go out there.
Well, here. I'll do a test.
What's your test?
I'll just do it in here. I'll do
what?
It. What?
I thought you wanted to do it out there.
I do want to do it out there. Chill out.
What do you do? They've pretty much used every Spidey villain. The ones left would be Jack-o'-lantern, Chameleon, Kraven, Jackal, Alistar.
Yeah, but
Smithy.
they could bring back some of the older ones or whatever. I mean, they could do new spins on it. I know they already used Doc Ock. Just bring him back anyway. Who gives a fuck?
Diet Coke?
We have the giant.
Oh yes, that's correct. What the fuck is? The QP mail is fallen. In the opening credits, we get a montage of different SM villains at Ryan. I see. Hold on, fucking Diet Coke. All right.
Where's the?
What are you looking for?
The trash bags under the sink.
No, the trash bags are over here.
Give me one.
Are you trying to do one in here?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Here.
Thank you.
Mhm. Oh boy, this is gonna get messy.
I'm just doing a test because we might be able to just do it in here on this one. How's that for the audio, guys? You like me making the bag open?
Oh boy.
All right, we're gonna take a swig of Diet Coke.
Whoa, carbonation.
Carbonation.
No, you're gonna make a huge mess. That's what I'm saying.
It's kind of funny though. No. All right.
Oh boy, here we go. Chat, are you ready? Are you SETI? Are you spaghetti? All right, here we go. What's going on? I don't see anything action going on. Nothing? No, like, how does it feel? You don't know? What the hell? Are you able to swallow it? There's like no fizzing going on. Does it have to be a bunch of Mentos? What the hell is going on? If you chew it, does it do anything? What if you did 2 Mento? What? Okay, describe it when you can.
I put the Diet Coke in first.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put the Mentos in my mouth. I saw the Mentos. Nothing fucking happened. I guess you got to put it in there and wait for the reaction, but in theory, it should be the same.
Yeah, what the hell?
Like, if you put it
Wait,
in
I want to
after,
try it.
Literally nothing happened. Like, maybe some fizz, but not enough to make me, like, puke or anything.
All right, here we go. Diet Coke.
I was expecting to need to, like, spit it out because it was so fucking... You should just have to touch them like baking soda and vinegar. See, now there's an idea. We should do baking soda and vinegar.
Yeah, what the hell? It smells like nothing.
I mean, I guarantee you if I put this in there, it'll explode, but...
Wow, it was like nothing. I was expecting a bigger mess.
I was expecting any mess. Nothing fucking happened.
There's just a lot of fizz in my mouth.
Okay, StreamYard. You're just not going to let me mute you.
That's so sad.
Very good.
There we go. What the hell? All right. Are we going... 2 Mento?
No, 2 Mento. No. We'll just go outside and do it.
Yeah, rejoin the StreamYard. Alrighty. So we did the one test.
There.
There's some fizz, but not much. I gotta add you to the... Yeah, I'll add you to the stage.
Okay.
So...
Can you hand me my shoes, please?
Yes, here you go. There you go. So it's going outside. How are we going to record both of us doing it at the same time?
We'll just set the camera up. Well, my belly.
Yeah, your belly.
You guys are seeing my belly.
Well,
hot belly action.
All right. He's gonna set the camera up.
Yes.
And we're gonna figure something out. I'll leave this trash bag. Oh, I do have to change the trash bag, so it's actually probably good that we have this trash can. I'll just put it behind this. All right. One at a time, past the camera. Well, we only have like one of those though, so I feel like wouldn't it start violently reacting and then we pass the camera while it's still violently reacting? All right, Sean is outside. Let me wait for him to set it up. Oh man, the fucking the setup looks... I don't know. I think there's still some Wi-Fi out there. Okay, he's setting up the camera. Let's see. He's still setting it up, chat. Okay. He's looking for a spot to set it up. I'm fucking narrating, even though you can't see it. I'm just gonna wait for him to set it up, and then I'll put it on screen, and then I'll head outside. Let's see how he's gonna do it. You only get one shot at that thing. It'll be done in 2 seconds. I know, that's why I just want us... Excuse me. I just want us both to do it at the same time. Which is why, we have to, set up the camera. Is it ready? I can't tell if he's ready. Man, if only we had, a fucking tripod. Oh, the tripod... So we've bought 2 tripods so far from Walmart. The first time, like, like it snapped in the same spot both times. First it was Shauna, that was me because we didn't untighten it. It was like, what the fuck? I hate this tripod. You will not be able to pass it between you two. We will see about that. We'll learn for ourselves, okay? It's quick. Oh boy. Well, this is exciting. Also, oh, did he find a spot? Did he find a spot? I think we found a spot. This looks promising. Can we hear him? Yo, Sean.
Hello?
Yo, I can hear you. All right, he found a spot, I think. All right, he's still finding a spot. Chat, we're getting there. Okay. I'm going to remove maybe no, probably not. Hold on, let me adjust this. Let's make this bigger. Oh wait, I can't. That's so sad. Hold on, let me remove it. Well, he's still fucking looking for a spot. I guess it's not secure enough. That's so sad. Chat. Will he find a stable spot to put the camera? Damn. This is so sad. All right, chat. I think he found a spot? Question mark? No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I just don't want it to fall if we fucking... That should be fine.
That should be fine. Is it stable?
Stable enough.
All right. How about you go over there to see if it falls?
Hold on. Don't leave yet.
Okay, I'm not leaving.
I want you to tell me where standing would be a good spot for the shot.
Okay. All right. Waiting. Having a bit of a wait. I do not see... Yeah, you're directly in the middle there. So go to your right a little bit. Just slightly. A little bit more. Yes, that's a good spot. All right.
What about... Am I close enough to the camera? Is it a good shot?
It's a good shot. Yes, it's a good shot. All right. Let's do this. Am I good to come out?
Yes.
All right. Am I also should I leave the room cam on or just have this? Okay. Full screen this then. Solo layout, and I'll mute this. All right. Here we go.
All right, chat.
All right, here we go. Oh boy, this will be exciting. Mosquitoes. I can feel them attacking me already. Mento. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mento.
You gotta try and get them into the
How many Mento do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 Mento. Oh boy, this is exciting.
And you should really have a tube
A tube?
to get them all in there. Fix the session.
Yes.
I'm not gonna be able to get them in there like that.
How do? Fucking mosquitoes.
Well,
Here we go. Whoa! Okay. I fucking Mentos.
No, it's over.
Oh man,
Thoughts?
I got Diet Coke on me. Oh fuck. Ow.
There.
Ah. Holy fuck.
I'm gonna do something.
Or like this?
Yeah. No. Here, here's what I'll do. You squeeze, I'll put on my face.
Okay. Holy fuck. Was that enough?
I think so.
Okay. I'm covered. Wow. Good
We did,
time.
chat. We should have.
All the carbonations left. Where'd the cap go?
We should have. I don't know. I have it in my pocket.
Okay.
We should have had some sort of tube
Yes.
to put them through. We
Let
need
me
to.
go back inside.
We need to plan these things out better.
I'll go inside. What?
Yeah, it was a money shot. Listen, we should have had 2 liters, two 2 liters, and we should have had a tube we could have put them all in.
All right, chat. I'm
Paper funnel
here.
would work. Yeah, we should have planned it better.
All right. I'm here. Holy fuck, I am covered. I am very wet. You only bought 1 2-liter, you fools. That means you only have 1 shot at this. Hold on, let me remove you. Remove. There we go. Money shot. Money damn autocorrect. Paper funnel would work. Chat, I'm wet. I'm very wet. And I'm gonna get very cold. Holy fuck. That's a fun time. Oh boy. Phrasing. Yeah, that's just true. Phrasing. Hold on. I don't want to get this wet either. So, will Sean come back? He's still in the kitchen. What is he doing in the kitchen? Sticky. I am going to get really sticky. Is Sean coming back? Are the private comments? No, I don't think he's coming back. Is he coming back? I don't know. Holy fuck. Chat. How is that? Did it look good? Apparently it's a money shot. Oh, I don't like the echoing. There we go. All right, chat. Sean's coming back. Thoughts?
That was fine. You mostly got hit, which was fun.
I did mostly get hit.
I argued for the movie better anyway, so you deserved it.
All right. It's time for the Schizo Showdown.
We should have had a funnel. We should have had 2 2-liters.
Yeah, that would have been better. 2 Mento packs.
Whatever. We'll do it better next time. We'll do volcano and baking soda next week. How about that?
Vinegar and baking soda?
Yeah, vinegar baking soda. We'll have a much better time.
Oh, what are we supposed to do with that?
You get hit with it.
Oh, okay. All right, it's time for the Schizo Showdown. Ouch. Remove. So yeah, Schizo Showdown time. I'm covered in wet. I am fucking soaked.
We also should have worn. You should have worn a non-black shirt. So
yes. Vinegar.
Whatever.
And baking soda is also very good for laundry. Good to know. Good to know.
It'd be good for the clothes that get covered then.
Yes. I'll wear something lighter next time. Kino bumper.
This is the Kino part of the show.
This is the Kino part of the show.
We argue for our different movies.
Yes. Oh yeah, we have to do rock paper scissors.
We still don't have a coin. At this point, it's just becoming rock paper scissors.
Yes. I feel sorry for whoever has to argue for Brand New Day.
Oh no, that's easy. All right, Hold on.
Okay.
We're gonna do rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck.
Nice. I'm choosing Spider-Man 2002.
Also, you have mucus coming out of your
I
nose.
don't have mucus coming out of my
You
nose.
do.
No,
There
I
you go.
don't.
Not anymore now.
I have Diet Coke on my face. Not
Okay.
mucus coming out of my nose.
All right. I have to answer for why the Marvel swap is.
We're starting K for Kino. Okay, that's how the show works. K for Kino, and then join the Discord. Yeah, you have shit all over you too. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but yours is like dripping.
Anyway, K for Kino, and we're using the Kino scale, which is K for Kino, I for immersion, N for narrative, O for originality. Whoever argues the best, you have to choose based off the arguments. You join the Discord, you vote, and whoever loses and doesn't get the most votes will have to have a baking soda volcano explode in their face next week.
Amazing.
We'll have a redo of this one, but with baking soda and vinegar.
Yes. Mine's clearly
so K for
Kino
Kino.
because...
Yours is dog shit. It's not. It's current Marvel stuff.
Well, you get the upside down camera go flip.
Yeah, that was cool, but it was nothing compared to Sam Raimi's
Conceited.
camera work.
You said it was cool, therefore mine's more Kino.
It was cool, but it was nothing. It wasn't anywhere near as cool as Sam Raimi's Spider-Man camera.
You know,
work.
it looks like they're not in volumes, which is an upgrade for Marvel.
They're not in volumes.
Yeah, like do you know what a volume is?
Like in what regard?
Like
like a volume of stuff.
Volume movie.
Yeah, like a movie volume.
Set.
Like the first trilogy. Yes, I know what a volume is.
Yes, it's just like for anybody who doesn't know, it's an LED volume. An LED volume is a specialized virtual production stage enclosed by massive curved LED video walls.
Oh, that's what they're called?
Yeah, they're called volumes.
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
So yeah, they're not in a volume.
I'm sure they weren't a volume.
Most of it, some of
We
it.
don't know that for sure.
Actually, it's probably.
She's looking it up on Google right now. What the fuck
Spider-Man 2026 filmed?
Does this make it Kino or not? Hold on.
Yeah, it does.
Is it Kino or not? If it's filmed in one, was it Kino? Yes or no? How does this affect the Kino-ness of
it
the
just
Spider-Man
makes it
movie?
more or less Kino. If it's practical sets, then it is more Kino.
Okay. So it did use LED volume, therefore making it less Kino by your own admission. She tried to sort of just gloss over that and be able to pick her answer based off what it said. But now her true opinion, which is that if it's filmed in an LED volume, it's less Kino, and it was. So by your own criteria, your movie's less Kino.
Alongside large-scale constructed sets and on-location
Right.
practical stunt
But
work.
mine had no volume because that technology didn't even exist yet. Sam Raimi wouldn't even have used it, but yours filmed in a volume, which it said would make it less Kino. Your movie fucking sucks. It's not Kino. It's not going to be remembered.
The lighting.
My movie's classic and has memes. Like we all know I'm something of a scientist myself. That meme has taken over the internet, and it comes from my movie. Okay, the fucking upside down kiss, which your movie pays homage to. Okay, comes from my movie. That's a Kino moment in Spider-Man and cinema as a whole.
First Spider-Man movie ever was first Spider-Man movie ever versus the 74th
I know.
MCU
You
slot.
took the words right out of my mouth, Ryan.
Yeah, but they have money, therefore they can.
Yeah, there was definitely no money behind the original Spider-Man.
Yeah, but they
didn't
have
think that
more
was gonna
money,
make
so they can put that towards.
I don't know if they
things.
had more money.
I don't know either.
If you adjust for inflation, I'm sure your movie definitely had more money, but mine wasn't hurting. That's for sure.
Spidey and Scorpion have had a history since Homecoming. Not using him as a main villain was a poor choice.
Thank you. Therefore, lacking a Kino-ness.
If you're a normgroid, vote for my movie.
No one here is a normgroid. If you're watching this stream, you are not a normgroid.
Well, if you're a normgroid, you got it.
If you know who either of us are, you're not a normgroid.
That's true.
She's appealing to no one and everyone.
If you're
at the
Frog
same
Tony,
time.
vote for me. If you
You're
like
Frog
this
Tony.
movie at all, vote for me.
If you like 9/11, vote for me. If you think 9/11 was cool.
if you've never forgotten 9/11, vote for me.
If you're a real American patriot who loves Spider-Man before it became part of the MCU, vote for me.
Fucking Whams.
If you
is in
think
10 minutes.
organic web shooters are cool, vote for me. Well, we gotta fucking bust.
All right,
these,
immersion.
So, bust through these. Vote for me if you want Mint to get a baking soda vinegar volcano to the face.
Well,
your movie is not immersive at all. It
I had
drags
to-
on and on and on.
I
My
had to
movie
click.
takes you into the world of Spider-Man. It doesn't include things like the Hulk and fucking Earl Grey X-Men bitch. Okay, so you can actually focus on what's going on, not be like,
Hey,
oh,
the
did that
volume
come
is
from this
convincing.
movie? And what show did I miss for this one? And da 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 da. It's
Look.
just Spider-Man. Give me pictures of Spider-Man.
Look,
My movie
my
is
movie is
my
so
movie's
immersive that I didn't know it was a volume.
My movie, which you said was bad. My movie's so immersive that it's like a web. You're like trapped in a web, like Spider-Man's shooting you. Your movie has a mopey piece of shit teenage Spider-Man. Actually, he's in his 20s. Who like is just a loser incel.
Look,
my
I'm in
like
my
a quirky
20s, therefore
nerd
I can identify with him, and therefore
no, we can
I'm
all
immersed.
identify more with high school Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, who's like a lovable nerd, pizza delivery guy.
The Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies actually use real costumes.
Yeah.
MCU, I'm sure they CGI the costumes and afterward.
That's so
post
true,
lazy
and that
bastard.
takes you out of it because your eyes can detect that. You know, your eyes can detect whether it's CGI or not.
Yes.
So it's way more immersive, and you believe what's going on with Spider-Man. And actually, the stakes feel real. The Green Goblin feels like a real villain. This one, the villain doesn't even really exist. It bounces all over the place. Spider-Man looks like he doesn't even get hurt. Okay. There's too many threads going on.
If you eat the Goy cattle slob, vote for me.
If you hate the current state of movies and slob, vote for me.
All right. Narrative.
Narrative. Yours movie's narrative is totally incoherent, all over the place. Can't commit to anything.
It's not
Mine is tight. Mine is tight.
If it's not immersive when you need to do homework to figure out what the heck is supposed to be
thank
going on
you
with the
so
storyline.
much. Yes, because you're trying to fucking. It's like Game of Thrones. You're trying to figure out who comes from what universe and how they interact with the rest of it, and what show you missed with these characters, etc., etc., etc. Your brain hurts trying to watch
my narrative.
Mine is understandable in and of itself.
In order to be comprehensive of the narrative of this movie, you have to know all the other things that happen in the other movies, and therefore you have a more nuanced opinion about what's going on with this movie.
No. Yeah, but that makes the narrative suffer because this movie in and of itself, if you watch this movie without watching anything else, you're going to be missing a lot of stuff. Whereas you watch my movie without having watched any other movie, period, not even just other superhero movies, you still know what's going on and understand everything. There isn't like tidbits of information you're missing that are crucial to the plot, hidden in other pieces of media.
Narrative. Mine has one.
It has one. It definitely is one of the narratives of all time.
And it's one of the narratives of all time.
Mine has a great one that we all remember and still love and cherish to this day. It's the origin of Spider-Man, which is
if you love
iconic comic book story that's tight and we all connect with, and that's why it's lasted throughout the years. Yours barely even registers as a narrative at all.
If you like,
it's simply a placeholder for the future Avengers movie. That's all these movies have become. She's agreeing with me.
If you like Zendaya in every single aspect of this movie and every other movie out there, and Tom Holland,
if you like race swaps in characters, vote for her.
If you like interracial kissing, vote for my movie.
I rest my case.
All right, originality.
Originality.
All right, it's more important to watch the John Watts Spider-Man films than the other MCU movies.
Who the fuck is John Watts?
I don't know.
Look up John Watts.
John Watts. Is
this like the animated stuff? Spider-Man.
Spiderman.
Oh, he made the ones like before this?
No.
Yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home, No Way Home, and Homecoming, yes.
That's true. These are pretty important to watch. If you like Spider-Man, that is. Mine... Spider-Man's an original character from the 60s. Oh, Zendaya and Tom Holland.
What the hell was that? Say that again. What was that point you just made?
Spider-Man is an original character from the 60s.
Which applies to both our movies. They're both about that same character.
They didn't kill him.
Spider-Man is a comic book character.
They didn't kill him in this movie, although they tried. They didn't actually kill him. In
this movie, fake out that they already did in the Avengers? Whoa.
But they killed him in that Avengers movie.
They didn't, though.
but then they brought him back in the next
So
one.
they didn't actually kill him. I
But
mean,
this
they killed him
one,
within
they
the
just
movie,
did it
but
within
then
the
it's,
same
like,
movie.
fake.
They didn't have to do 2 movies to accomplish that.
Wow, a character's fake death in a movie, especially a superhero. They've never done that, especially not in the MCU. Wow, that's so original.
Spider-Man tells a story. Brand New Day is just stuff happening.
Yeah, exactly.
It should be called Brand New Day. Same old slop. Brand new slop.
Brand new slop.
Sam Raimi has original film making and editing.
Yes.
Mine, it's
he brings his original fucking Evil Dead style to it. He actually gives a fuck. It's a new take on Spider-Man, which set the blueprint that everything after it would base it off of.
somehow Jean Grey is more psychotic than Norman Osborn. You know,
She
Jean
was.
Grey, her motivation, her just being in this movie. She's original X-Men portrayal in the MCU. Because the other X-Men movies were part of Fox. This is the first
which
instance.
is part of the MCU, and I think also maybe that they have been in MCU movies. I don't know. I don't keep track of it. Even so, that's not original at all.
How is it not original?
Well, because those other movies I think count as part of the MCU now.
Do they?
I think so. I mean, it's
well, they
so
don't
murky
connect
that
to
we
the
don't know.
timeline because they were made differently, made separately.
But they include some movies like that. Like Spider-Man himself was shared between Sony and Marvel for a hot minute there.
That's true. If you like Jean Grey being a redhead, if you have a soft spot for gingers.
I don't. Fuck gingers.
Have you seen Darkman at Ryan? That was Raimi doing a cinematic test run for what he do with Spider-Man.
Ooh.
I've heard of Darkman.
If you love Sam Raimi and good movies and you hate that Uncle Ben died, vote for me.
If you like
think
the Marvel
it's weird
slop,
that you want to fuck Aunt May because she's Marissa Tomei, vote for me. You think that's unbefitting of the character?
my Aunt May is fuckable. That's original.
That is original. Originally bad.
I rest my case.
Yeah, it's original
If
in a
you
bad
wanna
way though.
fuck
If you
Aunt
want
May.
good original, if you wanna fuck Uncle Ben, vote for me.
If you want to fuck Aunt May, vote for me. If you think
If
9/11
you think
was
Uncle
cool,
Ben's rice is good, vote for me.
Darkman was cool. It's definitely the in between. All right, what movies are we doing next week?
The one with the director. We're doing that one that has the characters about that do the thing. One night only? Question mark.
What is not One Night
I
Only?
have no fucking idea. Oh yeah, the thing where it's like free use. It's about like single people are only allowed to fuck on one.
Oh
night only.
yes, what's a movie that's good with that? One night.
The Purge.
Oh okay.
We'll do One Night Only in The Purge.
Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
No, fuck that. We're gonna be doing at least 2 original movies. We're doing The Purge and One Night Only. Okay. One's about violence, one's about sex, allowed on one night only.
If Peter Parker is a high schooler, why is Aunt May always 80 years old?
Because fucking, I don't know. She's old as fuck. Because his parents were old when they had him. I guess you're right, but I don't know. It's how it's supposed to be. It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Aunt May is supposed to be old, just like Uncle Ben. Although, you're right. Maybe Uncle Ben should marry some hot piece of ass or something. I don't know.
All right.
I guess he just, that's a good question. I guess he just has old as fuck parents, right? That's the only way that makes sense.
Parents.
Or maybe not. Well, it's his dad's brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess maybe his dad was the younger sibling and maybe the parents just had a big gap between them.
That could be possible.
Yeah, that happens. I'm sure high schoolers have old ass uncles.
Yeah.
Anyway, Uncle Ben's supposed to be old, man. It's just how God intended it.
All right, chat.
So One Night Only and The Purge next week. Remember to vote in the Discord, and the loser will get a baking soda vinegar volcano in their face.
Ask Nerdrotic at Ryan. He's the one who dislikes young, hot Aunt May. I guess you agree with Nerdrotic there. I
agree with Neurotic on everything, dude.
Okay.
Shout out Neurotic.
Okay, guys. Wham's time. It's in 1 minute.
Go check out Wham's on MC Shido. I'll be going over there right now.
If I remember correctly, Uncle Ben is Richard's brother. All right, chat. Go vote in the poll. He's making it right now.
Go vote in the Discord. Share the Discord link again.
Oh, yes. Do I have it copied? Yes. Oh, that's the StreamYard link. Oopsie.
What episode of the show are we on?
This is 10. We're on 10 right now.
Okay.
Let me grab. It's in the description right now. Live, live, leave. Wait, don't leave. Not yet. Copy. Paste. All right, join the Discord. Go vote. Sean's doing it. Nerdrotic. I didn't cry when I was 15, and neither should Spider-Man.
That's retarded. 15-year-olds are allowed to cry.
I see. Join the Discord. Go vote. He's got the thing going on. Baking soda and vinegar to the face. We do that. If you haven't joined already, you should, because you have to. You must, or else. All right. Marty Supreme, Christmas Day. Go vote in the Discord.
Marty Supreme, Christmas Day. Stay in school. Watch me on Whams. MZ Shy.